hooded up. It's a cold one, fellas. Doesn't stop him from getting his DH. But yeah, Brand just hooked me up with a kava. I'm pretty stoked on it. These basically, it's kind of like a, they call it a social tonic. Basically what it is it's a root that it calms you down, and yeah, it's like a relaxation drink without altering your state of mind. I don't really understand how to say that. Like some people, you know, we have around where we live, like we have kava bars, and people literally go and just drink kava all night. And you know, I don't know if it's legal to drive on, but you know, that might change in the next couple years. Because I definitely, whenever I drink it, I feel a difference, 100%. This one's a sparkling. I guess I just want to go over the importance for me and my friend group about being outside and like why it's so important. Oh shit, I almost dropped the camera. It's just so important for us as a friend group, and we're missing like 8 of us, but
the majority.
It's so important for us to get outside, get sunlight in our eyes, in our face, on our skin, because we know that seasonal depression in a place that has season changes, fall, winter, spring, summer, it's very easy for the public to fall into this thing called seasonal depression. There's ways to combat it that no one talks about, and we feel like we've unlocked a portion of that, right?
For sure.
You know, like
we're in it right now.
We're combating it, you know, like we're fighting the feeling. When everyone can feel each other's vibe, they tend to, it's like a sickness, it tends to grab onto you. So it's like, oh, like I feel so good on vacation, like my seasonal depression is gone because I'm outside, I'm in the warmth, I'm in the ocean, I'm doing things that are reigniting that summer feeling. And it's like, just because it's cold doesn't mean you have to take those things away from your life. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a big reason why we have depression and anxiety, and these things get heightened in the winter. You're not getting vitamin D from the sun, you're not exercising, you're not moving your body as much, you're not breathing in fresh air. These are all things that can cause those diseases, the anxiety, the depression, the lack of motivation. All those things come from the cold weather, but tell me if I'm wrong, boys, we fucking combat that.
No, you're not wrong at all.
I wouldn't even say it's the cold weather. I would just say it's the sheer lack of sunlight. Because you know, figure, you get to around Christmas time and you're at your shortest light span of the year. And what are you going to do? It's cold outside. You're only getting half the sunlight you'd be getting in the summertime. What's the point in going outside? Everyone wants the comfort of being indoors, being warm.
Yeah, that
with the lack of sunlight. But if you're strong enough to brave the elements, like the 3 of us are right now, and go outside and get just that little bit of sunlight, it may not be all you'll be absorbing as if it were summertime, but
it does something.
You're still getting in that extra intake out of the people that seek the comfort of the warmth indoors, aren't.
Exactly. We're talking about low vitamin D levels. Look it up. It's a direct. There is a direct correlation. Thank you, Brandon. There's a direct correlation between low vitamin D levels and depression. Same thing with vitamin B12. Now, supplements is a whole other thing that we can go into, and I know all 3 of us together have went through our own thing when it comes to supplementation and feeling the best that we can feel. But I just mainly want to stress the fact that you can't expect your body to work at 100% if you're not giving it 100%. Is that true?
100%. If your body's even deficient in the slightest things, it's not going to work to its optimal capability.
And we're trying to fix that. We've been there. We have felt low. We have felt we have felt the lower vibrations. And for the past couple of years, we've been trying to fight it, you know? And for us, it might just be a walk in the woods. There's no reason for us not to try to get 5,000 steps in, maybe 10,000 steps if you're feeling good, you know? But all of these things, all of this exercise, being around the woods, being around the trees, all of this matters. Even though these trees are dead right now, and it's cold and my hands hurt, I should be wearing gloves.
Flunked.
Even though I'm cold and my hands hurt, I can feel the universe and the energy of the trees and the ground and the fact that everything is sleeping right now and taking a rest, and it will become green again. But surround yourself with the nature. These are all big things that, for me and my friend group, have changed the way we look at life, and I really appreciate that, you know? I feel like a lot of people can get stuck in their own ways and not see a way out. Well, this is the way out. There are things that are in our control, like doing this. Yeah, boys!
Yeah, bye.
Even though it's cold, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as we're mostly out of the wind, the temperature is another thing to handle. Just like you said, get 2 0-degree sleeping bags, zip them together. Bang! What's the worst that can happen? Our face is a little bit cold, but that's easily negated.
It's worth the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a face mask. Like these are the things that define who you are. Are you gonna sit inside all winter long, or are you gonna plan trips, and are you gonna make life experiences
And find loopholes.
and find loopholes to the cold? It's cold, right? It sucks.
It does suck.
It's up to you to make sure that it doesn't suck.
Setting up sucks. Doing everything in the cold sucks without a doubt, but it's that amazing feeling you get when you hunker down for the night in a warm sleeping
Everything's
bag,
set
in a
up.
warm tent. Everything's set up. Everything's done for the evening, and that's when you get to relax.
You get to cook a nice dinner and
That's the thing
do
that
whatever.
you look forward to.
It's
Get
like
through all the hardship to get to the best part of the trip.
my dad always told me, there's never cold, there's only unprepared. There's no such thing as cold. You're unprepared. You don't have the right gear. You're not dressed properly. Just because it's cold doesn't mean we stop the fun. Right, Jake?
Always dress down. You can't dress up.
You can always dress down, but you can't dress up. Wise words of a wise man. I can't lie though, the beach, the surf, the waves, they keep me away from the camping. But
I don't blame you.
yeah, I mean, the bottom line, guys, is that, or whoever's watching this, I have no idea who's watching this. Could be friends, could be family. I know my family struggles with some things that steps could fix. Steps. That's steps, dude. All that matters is how many steps you get. Our health is the only thing we have. That is the only thing that we can control in today's society. That's how it feels. So why not? Why would you sacrifice it? Why would you not go outside? Why would you not get sun in your face? Feel the elements, understand why you're here. There's no reason to be staring at sharp corners and be around buildings all day and be in an office. This is what your brain was meant to look at. This is what you were supposed to feel.
Oh, your hands do look cold. That's insane.
It's worth it.
Yeah, fuck. That freezing cold can in your hands probably is 100% worth it.
I thought I had him on. If you thought like this, you probably already clicked off of this video. But I don't want anyone to say, "Oh, who are these kids telling us what to do? What the fuck do they know?" You know, it's like, yeah, what do we know? We don't know everything. but I know what made us feel better inside. I know what changed our energy as a friend group in the past couple years. And I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not telling anyone to do anything. I'm just explaining our experience, what makes us feel good, and what gives us our energy to do whatever we have to do. Let's smack them with a piece of wood. What?
Wow, that's a twig.
We're coming up to one of our favorite parts on the hike. It's got a bunch of pine trees. Tons of pines, as you can see from the needles on the ground. Tons of pine needles. And then we got a beautiful lake view.
Shave, when you shave to get the fire started, the sap holds it. And a pine tree is sapping a lot, and you see a lot of.
This guy's pulling out the big guns.
Bug out.
So Brandon just finished his outro for. I mean, you know what? I think my 230 viewers are going to be the same 230 viewers you get. So,
Dude, I hope so.
Obviously Brandon himself, and yeah, we just kind of ripped around the ad. I'll put it in the description if anyone's like interested in that. It's just a whole lot of vibes. I don't even know what else to say about it. It was so fun.
Oh my god.
It was so fun, and
if you guys tune into the video, you guys are gonna absolutely love it.
yeah, I would check it out. And you know, obviously, if you shoot us a DM, we might give you the spots. Maybe. Routine hike. I mean, we do this 2 to 3 times a week, at least. It's about exercise. It's about getting fresh air in your lungs. It's about feeling the ground. Oh, speaking of feeling the ground, it's actually funny that I just said that. I kind of wanted to go over this. But I am wearing barefoot shoes. These are from Vivo Barefoot. Honestly, they're not the most stylish things around, but they're designed so that your feet don't feel like they're in a prison, in a cage. They feel free. My toes can get wide. I can feel the earth under me. There's not too much structure. There's not too much inhibiting me from feeling the roots and rocks on the ground, you know? And this is very important for our ankle health, for our knee health, to be able to feel those things, because it massages the bottom of our feet and it doesn't ground you technically because there's still a rubber sole, but the idea is that when it's freezing cold and you can't go outside and be barefoot, or you're going on a long hike, you can wear these and expect to get some benefits that you wouldn't get from, say, a Skechers or a traditional hiking shoe. So, in my opinion, very important to me, to my friends. They all have Vivos.
Vivo Barefoot's the wave. Maybe not for the winter time yet.
This is not an ad, obviously. We're just customers of the product that believe in the product, that believe that everyone else, or at least if you have interest in it, I would go for it, you know. They feel great. They're very high quality, you know. It's an expensive shoe for just a bit of rubber, but
you get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for, like he said. And I know for a fact that my feet feel better in general. Alright, how do you feel about your Vivos?
I can't get enough of them. Honestly, like, I have...
You would wear them over your other shoes?
For sure, absolutely.
Whenever you can.
For people who have sensitive feet, I might not wear them if you have a job.
Here he goes.
I might not... If you're a person who has sensitive feet and you're not... Yeah.
Alright, my hands are like pretty much cooked. Yeah, this outro's gotta be quick. The battery's dying. I appreciate everyone coming along with us. Whoever you are, friend, family, new viewer, Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I know we kind of gibbered and jabbled and said some. We blabbled a bit, but yeah, this is it. We're about to get on with the rest of our day. I gotta go to work. Brand's got the day off, right? You got the day off, huh?
Yeah, I got it.
But a lot goes into it, and I want to also say that no one should take any of this as medical advice. No one, consult your doctors before doing anything, but I gave you my personal experiences and what I think about supplementation and how important it is, and seasonal depression, and these are all topics that we can go deeper into. But yeah, just really chatting with the guys and letting them get their opinions on some things. And yeah, it was a good morning. We would be doing that if it was with the camera or without the camera, but yeah, just trying to create something. So hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions about anything. I'll be sure to answer in the comments.